My name is Tara Cloud Clark. I'm the Executive Director at the Writers Colony at Dairy Hollow. In 2019, Chad Gurley started the Write Now podcast as a daily feature interviewing writers and supporters of the Writers Colony at Dairy Hollow. It was a beautiful thing in an uncertain and sometimes gloomy time, and now, years later, we can go back and listen to those early episodes and reflect on that time and life since then. I have an hour commute from my home, and I've been listening to them, and it's been really interesting getting to know the people who support and are a part of the Writers Colony, but also to look back and remember what it was like. So I encourage you to do the same. We've all come a long way since COVID. Things are different. Some things return to normal, but will always be changed. And the podcast is no different. Currently, we are publishing about once a month, and Joy Clark is hosting it. She is the editor of our eMerge online magazine, and she usually interviews an author that has stayed with the colony. She started reading a book that the author she will be interviewing has written and published in the last year or two, and we wanted to invite you to read along with us. Introducing the Write Now Bookclub. Once a month, we will put out a podcast on the 15th of the month. But before that, we will announce the book that we're reading as a community, so that when the podcast launches, you will already have had the opportunity to read from this author, and then listening to the podcast will give kind of a new dimension. The good thing about it is there's not really a whole lot of accountability, at least not right now. And so you can read the book, or not read the book, or read part of it, or skip through it, or whatever. Regardless, you can still enjoy the podcast. So make sure you subscribe to the podcast. It's called Write Now at the Writers Colony at Dairy Hollow. And that way you'll get notified whenever the new episode launches on the 15th of each month. This month, we're going to be interviewing Sally Crotty and reading her book, Out of the Ashes. It's a profoundly moving memoir told with unflinching bravery and insight. Her compelling story explores a topic that affects us all, mental health. And you can find out more about her book on her website. We hope you'll join us in this community reading activity and let us know how we can make the experience a little bit better. Thank you for supporting the Writers Colony at Dairy Hollow, and we hope to see you soon.